The 2015 Kia K900 is the best car for you if you want a sort of cheat sheet for a vehicle America needs. That would be a big rear-wheel drive sedan whose attraction is room and comfort, not necessarily driving excitement. That describes this very automobile. It's from South Korea though. We're not jingoistic, but boy could the folks at Ford crib from Kia to bring back a proper Lincoln town car. I'm Chuck Giametta. Join me for a car preview video review of the 2015 Kia K900. Kia wants this car to redefine perceptions of its brand. It says the K900 is what it's been working towards since it began selling cut-rate economy cars in the US 20 years ago. Today, Kia ranks 8th in US sales, ahead of Dodge, Subaru, and Volkswagen, and not far behind its parent company Hyundai, which ranks 6th. To assemble the K900, Kia mostly tapped the corporate parts bin. Many mechanical elements are shared with Hyundai's top-line model, the Equus. Thankfully, this new flagship looks a lot better than the ornate Equus. Credit for that goes to former Audi designer Peter Schreier. He's now chief stylist at Kia. Here's the tiger nose grille he developed as the face of the brand. But the dimensions of the K900, it's the size of a regular wheelbase Lexus LS or BMW 7 Series, and its price point, this test example lists for more than $66,000, gave him an opportunity to get a little creative. The K900 comes in V8 and V6 versions. Neither is a styling benchmark, but these are clean, muscular proportions with some interesting details. Notable is the use of LED lighting, with 16 separate bulbs creating the V8's headlamps. LEDs dress up the tail, too. Beneath the skin, there's nothing fancy. No turbocharging, no all-wheel drive. It won't steer itself. This is pretty much how luxury cars were built when Lincoln stopped building the town car back in 2011. Putting its most extravagant foot forward, Kia launched the K900 in V8 form. Even with 420 horsepower, it's not nearly the strongest engine in the premium sedan class. In fact, it makes more horsepower in the Equus and more torque in the Hyundai Genesis. But it gets this 2.5-ton car to 60 miles an hour in an entirely respectable 5.5 seconds. Highway passing and merging are no problem. Most K900 buyers, though, are expected to choose the less powerful, less expensive V6 version. We can't say how it performs because it won't be made available until well after the V8 model is settled in showrooms. The two 900s probably won't handle much differently. Handling really isn't the point here. Sensory deprivation appears to be a goal. The steering isn't sloppy, but it is light. Even with the suspension in sport mode, the K900 wafts down the road. The body pitches and leans even in gentle changes of direction, and bumpy corners trigger shuddering that can be unnerving. Town car chauffeurs would feel right at home. The limousine reference is appropriate. We'll begin in back, where legroom never ends, and if you need more of it, you can power the right front seat forward. Heated rear cushions and sunshades are standard. And this example has the V8 model's only option, the $6,000 VIP package. To a cabin soothingly free of almost all external noise, it adds the indulgence of power reclining rear backrests with power lumbar adjustment. It cools the seats and finishes closing the doors automatically. It also furnishes a head-up display and this virtual instrument cluster, both of which can be adjusted for type size. Aging boomers take note. There's generous room in front too, and padded surfaces abound. And every K900 comes with amenities like a power tilt telescope steering wheel, memory heated and cooled front seats, full hands-free connectivity, a 900-watt 17-speaker stereo, and a navigation system with a 9.2-inch screen that also displays the park assist cameras. Leather upholstery is standard. Perforated Napa hides are included on the V8 and optional on the 6. Same for real wood trim, a heated steering wheel, and a panoramic moonroof. Standard on the V8 and extra cost on the 6 are blind spot and rear cross traffic alerts, plus radar cruise control that'll stop the car to prevent a low-speed collision. Even with the V6 version starting under $50,000, the K900 is a pricey Kia. The automaker recognizes it's chasing a new type of customer, even if it's someone moving up from the previous top-line Kia, the front-wheel drive midsize Cadenza. Only a third of the brand's 765 U.S. dealers qualify to carry the K900. They'll undergo special sensitivity training and must segregate the new sedan from other cars on the showroom floor. Owners in for service are promised a Cadenza or K900 loaner. As a halo for the brand, the K900 seems to exist primarily to demonstrate that Kia can offer a full-size luxury sedan for the price, if not the road manners, of a mid-size European car. Cadillac's already doing that, but it is aiming for world-class performance. Lincoln is seeking a different path. And this is a blueprint for something that would redefine perceptions of its brand. For more on this and other cars, trucks, and SUVs, go to CarPreview.com and please subscribe to our Car Preview YouTube channel.